Hey guys, here we are at Birrong Automotive. So we're about to start getting serious with our project. And when I mean serious, I mean absolutely stock. So what we're going to do here is get the guys at Birrong to service the car, go over the car, do a compression test, leak down test, change all the fluids.
Oh, here's my cup. Back to work.
Get it on the mainline hub dyno and do some pulls. Set up the boost. It's got a Turbo Smart bleed valve there to dial that in. We are going to keep everything ultra safe, just so we can run some numbers at the drag strip and get some data. So whilst we're here, the plan was from the beginning was to replace the locker diff in the car. We're not sure, it could be welded, as it's just constantly chirping and an absolute punish to drive on the streets of Sydney. So we have picked up a Nismo LSD from our friends down at Just Jap, and we've also picked up the PRP billet diff cover, which gives you some cooling fins as well as extra capacity. So we've also picked up the PRP Hicus lock, and I've got a fly flying around me, which is welcome to Sydney. So we've got a new Hicus delete bar. The car does have a steel one welded, but it will look a bit nicer with the PRP billet item. So guys, let me show you the parts. Guys, so the main piece of the puzzle here is a new PRP billet diff hat or diff cover. It's got a 2 points so you can have a pumping to cool the diff fluid. And you also have that's the lower drain. It's got some extra fins for cooling, and it's got some extra capacity as well. So that should look pretty cool. Not sure if you're going to see it from the back of the car. It also uses a rubber O-ring cord to seal it, and looks like they're for your speed sensors, actually, for your traction control. Here we have the billet PRP Hicus delete. We currently have a welded bit of pipe, which was fitted to the car when we got it. Is there an advantage over what we have now? I have no idea. We'll have to look at it on the car to see if there is any defects on it, but just such a nice piece. This one's available in all the PRP colors as well. We just went black since we've already got the orange diff cover. The diff cover is supplied with all the fittings and associated hardware for installation. PRP have also kindly sent us out some shot glasses, and a nice pink one there for my wife, so that's really cool. You guys can order these in all the different colors as well, so they're pretty trick. I'll get this one, it's a bit heavy, but we've got the new Nismo GT LSD. The reason we went with a Nismo item was we weren't after such an aggressive LSD because it is a street car. We just wanted it to be able to put down the power. We are planning to go 400 plus horsepower with this car, so we just want it nice and safe and even torque distribution to both tyres. It comes with new stub axles as well. It's also supplied with Nismo LSD fluid. We did have to get a third bottle just because of the larger capacity with the new diff cover. It's also supplied with new bearings as well as fasteners required. So, all right, so now what we're going to do is jack the car up and have a look underneath it so you can see what we're actually replacing. All right, guys, so we've got the car up on the hoist. Here's the stock diff hat. That'll be coming out. The whole diff will be removed. Still got all ABS sensors in there. I'll have to get advice from Alex at Birrong if we should replace those with some new ones since it's all apart. It's got some solid bushings in the rear cradle, probably more so that this thing was drifted in a past life. It's got some Racing Logic coilovers. Not sure if we'll keep them or not. We'll see how we go further down the track. So here it is. Here's the stock, well, aftermarket steel tube, which is going to be replaced with a PRP billet item. So, all right, we're going to leave the car here with the guys. They're going to get stuck into servicing it and getting the LSD installed. So then we'll touch back in a few days' time. Hey guys, so we've just done those couple of power runs. As you can see, we ended up with 191 kilowatts. When we first picked up the car, I dialed the boost down a little bit because I didn't know what the condition of the car was. Now that it's all serviced up, we're all happy with that. So we increased the boost from about 6.5, 7 PSI to 10 PSI, dropping off down to 8 in the high RPM range, which we'll show you on the graph there. And so 191 kilowatts on the mainline hub dyno, very happy with that. Alex is very happy with the results with, basically close to no modifications. So we'll just show you those on the screens now. All right guys, so here we've got power. The lower runs were with stock boost, and then with the extra boost, we go up to the top here. A peak figure of 191 versus 175 with an extra bit of boost. Down here you can see the torque increase. Torque with boosted cars basically directly correlates to the extra boost pressure.
Boost my bottom!
I'm boosting!
Boost my bottom!
So we'll just come across to the boost here. Here's got manifold pressure. As you can see, well, peak power is only 7.3 PSI, so I'm not sure if we can manipulate that to a full 10 PSI with an electronic boost controller. As you can see here, it's peaking at 9.8. Yeah, 9.8 PSI, whereas the way we drove it in was 7 or 7.2. AFRs starts going a little bit rich. Up here, Alex wants to tune that. So what we're doing is we're organising a link ECU or direct plug-in. So we're going to do no other modifications to the car, but just by plugging the ECU and tuning the fuel and ignition timing maps to see what we can get whilst remaining on the same boost pressure. All right guys, so we're going to check in next time once we get that ECU. Thanks.